Makeup lover, welcome to our intro video where we together are going to understand how to use and how to select makeup product according to your skin type and according to your skin conditions. In this course, I basically going to lead you through all the theoretical part, and please be careful, take your pen, prepare your note and write down everything. Let's go. First, I would like to teach you how to choose foundation. Many of you have asked many times how to choose foundation. I don't know my shade, I don't know what is my texture, and I don't like to be makeup heavy. No, stop ladies, stop, don't do that. When you want to buy foundation, you have to understand that foundation has 5 metrics. Metrics number 1, undertone. Everyone on this planet, except everyone, even man, all of us are carrying in our skin, our color of our skin. In makeup language, it's called undertone. So let me tell you that all of us having only 4 undertones, which is cold, warm, neutral, and olive. How to understand, Camila? It's very confusing. Yes, I know, but let's go through the next slide and I will explain to you. When we look at this slide, we can see that cold undertones is basically everything relating to the ground. You see the gray colors, you see the colors are really feel like in winter. When we look at the next slide, we see that here we can see that all the colors are warm. Obviously, warm colors has sand, warm colors has oranges, and warm colors also have yellowish. Yes, absolutely. So if you realize that your wrist have different type of colors, okay, I'm looking at my wrist and I see bluish, violet. What does it mean, Camila? It's confusing. Don't be confused, just understand that all colors has own temperature. So if you look at your wrist and you see most of your colors are closely to the orange, closely to the sun, closely to the warmish, then definitely your undertone is warm. Then if you feel everything is mixed up, yes, I do have violet and I do have yellow, what to do, Camila? Then obviously your undertone is neutral. Yes, like my undertone is neutral. Most of the neutrals undertones, they having different type of struggle. Like for example, if I will stay under the sun, then obviously my undertone will become more to the warm. If I will stay under the cold weathers in the winter, then my skin getting turned to the cold undertones. In these cases, I'm just carrying with me warm and cold undertones and mixing it all together. Or sometimes I'm choosing just 2 colors which I can mix all together. And the next undertone, most of my beautiful ladies from India, Pakistan, from the countries where they have lots of interesting mixtures and they turn into the green. And also I have met many ladies from Africa who are living in Dubai. You know that we have different types of nationalities here. So yes, how to understand? Now I would like to look at this color wheel. Look at this. So basically, I would like you to put one attention on this slide and explain to you that here we have very basic primary colors, which is red, blue, and yellow. So you have to understand that all of us, all undertones, have all the colors, all the primary colors. And there are secondary colors which is next to each other. Yes, if you see that mix of one and other colors, then you see the violet. And if you see the mix of colors, other primaries, you have seen there is orange colors. Yes, look at this screen and take a screenshot, take your own color wheel and look and clearly understand, because this information we actually in depth explaining in our professional courses. Here I just want to understand that color wheel which we have is obviously mix of basic primary colors. Understand? Let's go next. Metric number 2 is our textures. Obviously, all the foundation has own textures, which is creamy, liquid, and fluid. Say it again. Creamy, liquid, and fluid. Now I want you to do some exercise for me. Go to your cosmetic bag, open your foundation, put it on your arm or on your hand and have a look. What is the texture? If the texture like a cream, then your foundation texture is a cream. What's the difference between liquid and fluid? Fluid is usually happening, is like also called water base. It's obviously when you take the foundation, when you're putting it and trying it, it's obviously having like a drops, like a water. Exactly. So be sure that you have to choose the foundation texture according to your skin type. Let me give you another example. If our skin is oily, yes, for example, my skin is not oily, but if your skin is oily, let's imagine how are you gonna choose your foundation according to the texture? Correct, absolutely. Then you definitely have to choose the texture which won't make more difficulties and covering all your pores. You have to choose more liquid and fluid texture, correct? Obviously, very logic. I believe so. Makeup industry looks like fancy, beautiful, but there is logic and understandable knowledge, the base knowledge, the fundamental one, which I'm going to share with you right now. Let's go. Metric number 3. Metric number 3 is the coverage. Everyone knows these days when we buying foundations, foundation has own coverage, which is full, medium, and sheer. Right. Full, medium, and sheer. Medium coverage is the most popular these days because yes, we like to cover our skin, but we like to be it's more natural. These days in beauty industry, most of the people, they are looking for the natural look. They are looking to be, my makeup has to be mostly my even wrinkles has to be visible, pimples has to be visible. It's normal. Accept your beauty. Yes, but in other cases, if you have, for example, photo shoot like today, now I'm sitting under the lights, under the professional light studio, and I need to have a full coverage because the coverage of the foundation also increase not only coverage, but it's also giving you a texture of your skin, at giving you complexion of your skin. It's okay to mix all the textures, but don't mix only fluid and creamy. Try to mix liquid with liquid or fluid with fluid. Great. Metric number 4, buildability. Okay, ladies, you don't have to really think about what does it mean buildability, why I need to know about this buildability. Well, basically, buildability is second part of the coverage. If you want to create full coverage of your foundation, then you definitely have to buy the foundation with buildability. So that means that you can apply one cover, on the top you can apply another cover. So if those two covers are stick together and result will be like as a full coverage, then definitely your foundation is buildable. So in other words, there is yes or no, the buildable or not buildable. Metrics number 5, the last metrics, the one of the important metrics is the finishing. Finishing. Why we need to know about finishing? Of course, because each makeup look has own finishing. Your foundation, when you finish your foundation, it has all different type of finishing, like matte finishing, glowy, dewy. What else do you think? Yes, natural matte, and all other relating to the texture. There is medium matte, there is natural matte, there is dewy, there is glowy. All of them are these days are really trendy. In other explanation, I would like to point like mature skin condition should not apply glow finishing, or people with tired skin, like the condition is really dull, then go ahead and use the glow finishing, because glow finishing is really waking up your look. It gives you a fresh result. Most of the Hollywood stars are using glow finishing. For my cases, personally, in my videos, I'm gonna show you how I'm mixing both textures, glow finish and matte finish. At the end, when you're mixing all this finishing, the result is like so amazing. It's exactly what